Welcome to Gaming and Fitness. I'm your host, Bastion. This is Muscles and Mana, which is just a silly title for the fact that we're playing Sword of Mana, and I'm playing as Bast because it wouldn't let me type Bastion, which is frustrating. And for you guys who have been following this series, wow, why does that mic seem to be... Is it distorting at all, my mic? It keeps... Well, in any case, I'll try to not talk so loud. According to this mixer, it looks like it keeps maxing out. Anyway, what was I babbling about? Oh, the screen is a little different this time. I'm always trying to improve it, but in fact, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I really want to move this over a pixel. Ah, not that much. Not that much. Well, I'll have to work on that some other time. But anyways, yeah, I was fiddling around with the screen from when I got home from the gym until now, trying to get everything to look nice. And actually, I'm going to alter this a little bit before the next playthrough, create some borders and things like that. But anyways, I am babbling at this point. Oh, crap, how do I get out of... Oh, good. No, what? How do I get out of full screen mode? I don't want to be in full screen mode. View, exit full screen. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's get on with the game. Okay. So where the heck were we? Oh crap, I was going to try to look up how to find... What the heck am I supposed to be doing now? Oh good, the legend says the mic is perfect, so I didn't totally mess it up. Where are we? We are trying to... I wonder if there's anything Little Cactus wants to talk to me about while I try to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to be doing, because it was just this morning and like it feels like a whole day has gone by and I haven't had a chance to... Okay. What did he write last time? Fighting Hydra. The chief went out and found a mirror marked with the moon and all, but carrying it around seems queerer than hanging it on the wall. Okay. Is he going to write something else? Ooh, he is going to write something else. Well, that just means I've got to go read what he just wrote. Good. Kursk G says no distorting, so that's good to know. Okay. Does anybody remember what I'm supposed to be doing? Heroine kidnapped. Dark Lord, that foul monstrosity, stormed the nave with dread ferocity, took the girl such animosity. What's next? I'm at a losity. Har 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 har. Oh, silly. Silly little cactus. Okay. Anything up here for me to do? I don't think I got any new seeds, but I can harvest these fruits. I'd really like some vegetables so I could temper my weapons. Gotta get mithril for the statue, I think. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to get mithril from... Wow, my memory is so terrible. Thank goodness we've got the legend reminding me. Yeah, can't remember. They said the mithril is in some cave or other, except I can't... What would happen if you mix a big seed and a small seed? I don't know. Let's do a big seed and a flat seed. Yeah, it said that it was in some mine, but I do not know how to get to that mine, so I guess we'll just wander around for a bit. Okay, that's as much as I can do now. And he's gonna write some more! Well, Cactus first appeared in Legend of... Legends? Legend. I don't remember if it's singular or plural. Legends of Mana? Does this sign not tell me how to get to... Abandoned Mine. Abandoned Mine is where I want to go, and that's supposedly north. Okay, well, I'll head north. and hope that it's not leading me astray. What was I babbling about? Just that my memory is really terrible. And when people find out just how bad my memory is, and it is really bad, they assume that must mean that I've partaken in certain activities, which is actually not even slightly true. So I have no idea why my memory is so bad. But I'll be having conversations with people, and they'll be like, oh, don't you remember when I said blah 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 or whatever? And I'll be like, no, but I remember the next part of the conversation. Yes, the Legend 1219 of Mana. That was a pretty fun game. I'd like to replay it at some point in the near future. It's strange because the Mana series always came out on Nintendo consoles, and then out of nowhere for Legend of Mana they put that out on the PlayStation, which was bizarre. So I had to, as a result, go buy a PlayStation when I didn't have any interest otherwise. I even pre-ordered it. It was so ridiculous. I pre-ordered a game for a system I didn't even own. But the pre-order came with a fancy little... I think that was probably the very first pre-order I ever did. The pre-order came with a fancy little soundtrack, which I really love the music to Legend of Mana. It must be north, that's what the sign said. Okay. I had an exhausting workout today. I think I mentioned in the last stream that I've completely changed. Each month I change up my workout to some degree. So there are a lot of different kinds of workouts you can do. You can either do workouts where well, I guess first of all there are two major types of workouts, either just one body part a day or pairing up two body parts. And so what I do is 1 month I'll do complementary body parts, so things like biceps and back, because you use your biceps when you're doing back exercises and vice versa for the first day, and then chest and triceps for the next day, and then shoulders and legs just get shoved together for the third day, and then the fourth day is back to back and biceps, and then chest and triceps the next day, and shoulders and legs again the following day. Anyways, so that's what I do for 1 month, and then the next month I'll do opposing body parts. So biceps and triceps on day 1, back and chest on day 2, and then shoulders and legs go back together again for day 3, and then repeat that all for a second set throughout the week. And then now the workout that I'm doing is these mushrooms really don't die very easily. I really at some point should probably switch to my sword, but oh well. What was I talking about? Oh, the current workout that I'm doing is push-pull. So day 1 is all of the pushing muscles. So that's like triceps and chest and shoulders and quads. Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. I'm trying to read the comments at the same time. Let's see here. Favorite games on the PS? Well, I actually really like, I already said Legend of Mana, and then I really liked the Spyro the Dragon series, the original series. I did also like the Legend of Spyro the Dragon series, but that's a whole different kettle of fish. The original Spyro series is more analogous to like Mario 64, and then Legend of Spyro is more analogous to like Legend of Zelda. So two totally different genres, but that's basically all I ever played for the original PlayStation. I really am probably the only person in the world who didn't get into Shadow of the Colossus. I had the game, I bought it, but I never quite... It didn't ever quite grab me. I guess the reason why I got it is because everybody was like, oh, it's so much like Legend of Zelda, and so I just had this idea in my mind of what it was supposed to be, and when I found out there were no enemies on the overworld, it was just these giant bosses. I was like, well, I want it to be more like Legend of Zelda, like I was expecting. So I kind of went into it closed-minded, expecting one specific thing. Well, there's the abandoned mine. Surely that's what it is. I've never played any visual novels, but my understanding is the Game Grumps just made a visual novel, so I really want to play it for the lols, because it sounds pretty funny. Yeah, sort of. Kurt Dog says Sword of Mana is one of his all-time favorite Game Boy Advance games, and I think it kind of ties with the Minish Cap for me as my favorite Game Boy Advance game. Something's here. Okay. Oh, it's the Dudbears. They first appeared in Legend of Mana as well. Groof. 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 Hey, it's Watts. What is it? You got us lost again? No dinner for you. Go. Get going. I'm just gonna scroll this really fast. Okay. I've never played the heroine side. Heroine. I think it's properly pronounced heroin, but everybody thinks you mean the drug when you say that. Anyways, I don't think I've ever tried a playthrough as the heroine. What was that? Is it dramatically different, I wonder? Uh-oh, my mithril mine. How'd they find out about it? People are supposed to fear the abandoned mine. An old Dudbear says Grumph, so it ain't them. News leaks somehow and this hotshot showed up. No, must be a mirage. I'm working too hard. Nobody ever comes near this mine. Excuse me, is your name Watts? Whoa, a talking mirage. Either way, I am Watts. My name's Bast. I came to get Mithril and get past Gaia Cave. And it wants Mithril. Pretty convincing mirage. I'm not a mirage? Alright then, pinch me. Yeah, go ahead and pinch me real hard on the cheek. How can you not like this game? It's so goofy. Ouch! Don't rip it off! Don't rip it off! Hey! Not dramatic. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. I did have that for the Nintendo 64, and I remember really liking it, but I don't know what happened to my copy of it. It just, like, vanished one day. I think I only ever had a chance to play it a little bit. And, Kurt Dog says that if you play as the heroine instead of the hero in this game, it's not dramatically different, but there are some different things. Woohoo, a companion! Thank you, goddess. I'm the great dwarf blacksmith Watts. I'm here for Mithril to make an ultra sword. That's impressive. Around here, this mine is about the only place you'll find Mithril. Inside, it's crawling with monsters, so nobody comes near. I had no choice, so I had the Dudbears dig a path through. Well, how about it? Feel like going with me, kid? You bet! When we find the rare Mithril, we'll split it 50-50. Right down the middle. Watts joins you. You guys do what you want. Yay, now I've got Watts on my side. Go to work by railcart. Jump on board. So here's the weird thing about Mithril. Isn't that a word coined by J.R.R. Tolkien? I don't think that word existed before him. So is it not trademarked? I know that D&D used it, and as a result... Okay, where the hell is this switch? There's a switch. Did I hit it? No, I did not hit it. I know that D&D uses it, so then as a result, all fantasy... I am really terrible at this. Why am I so terrible at this? I think I need to switch from the... Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the sword. I bet that's faster acting. But since D&D started using it, I think tons of other fantasy authors started using it, not realizing it's probably trademarked, so... Now where am I going? Okay, back in this loop. Just gotta hit that. But you'd think at some point J.R.R. Tolkien's estate, who's very litigious, would, Can I not jump over the tracks? I can't jump over the tracks. Well, Watts, I think I need your help here, because I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Can I go down? I can go down. Good. Now we can attack these. What are they? Pebblers? Is that what they're called? According to Wikipedia, I'm correct, says Kurt Dog. I usually am, so... I'm just kidding. Yeah, the funny thing about J.R.R. Tolkien is he invented so much of what a lot of video games and TV shows like, well, and books and D&D and everything uses, like, his terminology for things, because he kind of invented the fantasy genre for the most part. There were people before him... What? Oh, I'm blinded. Can I not use a... Can I use some kind of item? Recovery items. What can cure blindness? From physical effects. That will do the trick. I was babbling about J.R.R. Tolkien or something like that, but I think I'm done. Oh, no, what I was wanting to talk about was, so even before J.R.R. Tolkien, there were people that were doing the fantasy literature thing, but it's just nobody really knew what to call it yet. One of the earliest fantasy books that I read was from like the 1900s called The King of Elfland's Daughter. And I hated it at the time, but now I think I appreciate it a little better. It just was really dry. If you think Tolkien is dry, this fellow is even drier. His name is Lord Dunsany. Because I guess he thinks he's really cool. Or I think he was actually literally a lord, so that's why I called it. I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't cross these tracks. I can't jump over them. Oh, is that an exit? I did not see that. Wow. Let's see what's going on in the chat. The name Mithril comes from two words. Yeah. So it's from his Elvish language. Oh, did I 100% misunderstand that question earlier? Were we actually talking about actual banjos and not Banjo-Kazooie? Whoops. Now I feel a bit silly. Why can't I read this? Hello? It's not assigned to be read, I guess? Okay. I won't read it then. Bluegrass is a fun genre of music. I haven't listened to too much of it, but I always kind of enjoy it when I do hear it. I think it has its origins in like Celtic music, which I'm super into. Yeah, violin is a hard instrument. I took a year of violin lessons when I was in I want to say 5th grade, and I was terrible at it. So I'm always very impressed with anybody who's good at it. Okay, let's go this way. Jeez, these guys are kind of terrifying looking. Yay, level up! I love leveling up. Why don't these signs say anything? It's so annoying. Does Watts have magic power? How did he do that? That was very odd. I'll switch back to my flail so I can hit this guy. Oh, he's got a sickle of his own. Oh, I guess the sickle is different than a flail. Ooh, I wonder if this is the place where I get the sickle. Why can't I go back through that door? Am I supposed to go elsewhere? This way? No. Oh, I can go down here. Yay, I do get a sickle. Sweet. Lots of fun conversation about instruments going on in the chat. Instruments I find very intimidating and would never try to play myself. Really, the only instrument I'm halfway decent at is the piano. I wish I was really good at the cello. I took a year of cello lessons as well, and not so good. Better at the cello than at the violin, but nowhere near as good as I wish I were. I'm pretty sure the cello is my favorite instrument. Ugh. I better heal Watts myself soon. Oops, wrong button. Candy. Thank goodness I've got plenty of candy. Yeah, the cello is... I don't know, just anytime I hear a song that has a cello in it, I'm like, yeah, this is nice and moving. One of my favorite musicians is this woman named Zoe Keaton, who does this amazing looping stuff with the cello, where she has this thing that records her as she plays, so she plays different layers and it all builds up into like, it sounds like a full orchestra. Of course that limits like how many different sections of the song, but she used to have a job as a computer programmer or something like that, so she figured out a way to set it up so that it knows, like, oh, well, for this measure record this part but don't record this part, so that in like 8 measures when we come back to here, just play this part that I already recorded. You know, the sickle's fine, but I want to go back to my sword. Just want to take a quick look at what this room is. Quite a few different, well, 2 exits. Why didn't I hit the owl? Guess I probably would if I had my bow equipped. Wow, I'm really getting my butt handed to me in this level. Yeah, and they are not particularly weak against swords, oh well. Okay, fine. Let's use some more candy. Okay. Let's use some candy on Watts while we're at it. Okay, I feel like I've already been in this room. No? No, I have not, because I didn't see this area. Okay, and then can I go down here? Is there a cart here? No, that's not a cart. What am I talking about? Okay, then let's go through here. And how's Watt's life looking? Pretty terrible. Let's give him some candy. I guess that could be interesting if I played some piano on stream. That would mean I'd have to take this whole setup upstairs where the piano is, though. We actually were going to put in, we thought a baby grand would fit into this room, but it would not. In fact, I don't even think an upright would fit in this room. Gosh, I need to start buying chocolate. These gumdrops are not quite cutting it. I probably should be using the sickle. If I remember right, the sickle actually was working much better than the sword on those things. Okay. Oh, I'm probably supposed to go down there, but I want to check up here first, just to make sure there are no secrets. Although this game doesn't really tend to have secrets in it. The game that it's based on had tons of, kind of like in the original Legend of Zelda, where you didn't even know if there was a wall to be bombed. It had a lot of that kind of stuff going on. I mean, really, the original version of this game was a direct rip-off of the original Legend of Zelda, but kind of improved. Sheesh, these pebblers keep getting me. Okay, back onto the cart we go. Anything else to do before I do that? Nope, okay. I'm sure I'm supposed to hit that, except I didn't hit it in time, so I'll hit it now. Or not, I will hit it this third time. Third time's the charm. Except I didn't hit it then, so fourth time is even more charming. Okay, fine. Back to sword. The sickle is not very good for that. There we go. Probably was supposed to hit that, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything too super interesting. Nope. Okay. Oops. A starter piano or a cheap keyboard? Well, it's not cheap, but the digital piano I used to have was pretty freaking awesome. It was a Kurzweil. It's probably the better of the digital pianos out there. As far as the genre of music I play, I would call it the genre of me. I typically only really play my own stuff. I do like to occasionally learn, there we go. I do like to occasionally learn how to play other people's things from time to time, but I just tried to learn a Rachmaninoff piece recently, and that went pretty disastrously because I never actually had lessons. I taught myself to read sheet music when I was a kid from a book and my goofy little keyboard, but I never actually had lessons to teach me anything more advanced than that, unfortunately, so I don't think I'll be learning how to play Rachmaninoff anytime soon, but he's one of my favorite classical composers. But my music tends to be... how do I get these treasure oh. Yay, we got some bronze. Now we can do some stuff. Can I jump this way now? Can I jump this way now, please? Can I jump this way? No, I can only jump this way? Why is that? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use chocolate on myself. And then some candy on what? Okay, fine, I'll go this way, even though I really think that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have used that chocolate. Oh well. Oops, I didn't mean to switch over the box. Oh, is this the boss up here? How do I get those treasure chests? I want those treasure chests first, so I kind of wrap around here. How do I get over there? Can I go around this? Oops. Can I go around this way? Treasure chests, please. Okay. Yay, treasure. Ooh, and it's a Chuckalump, which will actually be pretty useful. Okay. I'm pretty sure this must be the boss up here. Let's find out. Oh, I better use my level up really fast. Yay, got a statue. Okay. What's the boss? I do not remember. Hey, a mithril lode! I finally found it! Oh, it's like a gem... I forget what it's called, but it's like made out of gems. I can make loads of weapons with this much mithril. If I remember right, it like charges back and forth across the screen. Look at that! I've never seen such a juicy mithril. Not that I'd eat it. You're not a Goron, you probably wouldn't eat rocks. Acheg, my servants, expel the intruders, protect the mithril. Ankleg? Okay, where's this guy at? Does he pop through the ground? Is that what he does? Nope. I walked right into him. Oh, he's a snake kind of deal. Ah, I should probably not keep running into it. What? Oh, I keep running into the stuff he's leaving behind. Okay, that actually went halfway decent. That did not. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ah! I ran right into it again. The annoying part is I can really only seem to get a hit on him at first, and then his body kind of ruins it. The legend asks if this is the first game of this series. Sort of. It's a remake of the first game of the series. The first game of the series was for the Game Boy, the regular black and white Game Boy. This is not going so well. I wonder if I should try using a spirit. I've got magic. Why don't I try using it for once? Let's try Wisp. What kind of spell does Wisp do against this kind of guy? That didn't really work out so well. That sucked. Let's try Undyne. It's tough to know which direction he's going to go. That worked, I guess. Or maybe Watts hit him. That was my best fight in years, not for me. Yes, definitely not for me. Now we can get the Mithril without any trouble. Okay, let's get to work. Oh, it's a Dudbear. Ah, so they dug a shortcut. They do come in handy. Let's go. Even so, what was that voice? Watts is back! Yippee! Hooray! Grunt. Sorry I didn't go help you. You were a friend in need. I'm such a coward. Thanks a bunch for rescuing Watts. What? No such thing. Bass and I beat the monster together. Really, it was Watts. I barely got any hits in on that thing. Now we can go back and get Mithril safely. Just the two of you beat the monster? Wow! What a blessing! Now we can make even more weapons for the realm. You sell weapons for Grant's realm? Yeah, we do. What? What's wrong? Grant's realm is killing the Mana Clan as heretics. So what? That's not good? Your weapons are being used to kill innocent people. Do you want to sell weapons to people who do that? As you can see, other than mining ore, we don't get out much. We don't know about the outside world. We make our living making good weapons for people to use. Are you criticizing our way of life? I'm not sure. Anyway, Watts, can I have my share of the Mithril? I have to go to Gaia Cave. Sure thing, partner. I figured you would. Take all you want. Thanks. Tell me some. Weapons are for fighting. You guys use them, and those of us who make them don't know how. You've got a weapon. What do you use your weapon for? I'm not sure, but I've got a hunch Rome soldiers are taking innocent lives. We have to stop them. I don't have a sword for evil purposes. My friend Adla's. I would draw my sword to save her. Yep, I like you. I'm gonna make you an ultra sword. That you promised the Wandering Swordsman one. Yeah. Can a dwarf break his promise? You did, you did. Oof. Shut up. I just like the Sword of Mana picks its use. I didn't read that right. Just like the Sword of Mana picks its user, I'm gonna pick the folks I sell to. I got a feeling I can trust you with an ultra sword. Will you take it? Yeah. If I make you the sword, I'll need a place to work and raw materials. Oh, that cactus inside the blacksmith's room where I can work. Custom orders and repairs, just wait and see. Okay, let's talk to all these guys. Goo! Watts' whims can get on my nerves. He leaves the Dudbears behind with all of us, and all they say is grumph. Dwarves aren't all work and no play. We like to kick up our heels when we can. Are there any female dwarves? You'd think you would know that, dwarf. Dwarf. These Dudbears are completely useless. They work so slowly. Can we fire them? No. The little critters say whatever they like. They're paid big bucks as human resources, and they're not even human for Pete's sake. Just when we thought Watts was back, he takes off again. Yes, he did. Okay. Well, that's probably going to do it for this stream. Let's see, what time is it? 4:25. Yeah, I'm starving. Oceanhorn. The legend asks if I've played Oceanhorn. I have not. I was miffed that it was obviously a ripoff of Zelda, and so I wasn't about to go buying it on Steam or playing it on my smartphone. But now that it's on the Switch, I am going to seriously consider getting it. Where the heck is the nearest goddess statue? That's what I'd like to know. So yeah, I probably will play it at some point. In fact, maybe I should even play it for one of these streams. I guess I could head to Gaia really fast, and then I'm sure there must be a Mana Goddess statue just outside of Gaia. And then I can call it quits. As you can tell, I really don't want to stop playing, because when I stop playing, what that really means is I'm going to have to go eat. Well, not have to, but I'm going to go eat, but then I have to study at least a few chapters and take a few quizzes. I'm not looking forward to that. It's much preferable to play video games, as I'm sure you all know. Especially games that you really love. But then again, I'm also extremely sweaty right now, as you can probably tell, because I can't have the air on while I'm streaming because it will pick Path to Mine. What mine? Oh, am I heading right back to the abandoned mine somehow? That would be unfortunate. Path to Gaia. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and save. But anyways, the audio of the air conditioner will be picked up by the mic, and then you guys will hear it, and it will be awful. So I have to have it off while I'm streaming, which is a sweaty endeavor. So in any case, with all that grossness out of the way, let's go ahead and call it good for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wait, what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will not see you tomorrow. In fact, I guess it's a good thing to point out, I will not be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but I'll be back Sunday morning, so... and... oh no, the legend says Oceanhorn has some issues. That's unfortunate. I really was looking forward to playing it, actually. But anyways, that's it for now. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.